Hello and welcome to this video. Today we are going to review something that I have found as you could call a hack in your productivity system. As a small business or as a team of remote employees, 2, 4, 8 employees, this system has been so helpful for us to be able to scale without necessarily having to buy, sorry to all the companies, without necessarily having to buy accounts for every individual user. It helps us stay consistent across the board, and they're tools that everyone can use on the team. Either they use it once or they use it 10 times a month. It really doesn't matter, but they could use all of them. Now, let's get into it. So this is the recommendation, or let me just kind of start painting the picture here. Let's say you have 4 team members and you want to use a tool, perhaps say like Loom. If you haven't heard of Loom, Loom basically allows you to screen record. I'm actually using Loom right now to screen record everything on my desktop. And what you get with that is you could screen record and then send it to a team member. And it makes it very easy for you to show someone something, teach someone, walk someone through an installation or instructions for setting something up. It makes it really, really easy to make communication more dynamic. Now, rather than having 4 Loom accounts or 8 Loom accounts or 12 Loom accounts, we technically only need 1 as a business. So what we do is we log in through our Google Workspace, which formerly used to be called G Suite, where it's your business email. So say your business is mybusiness.com. Well, it would be your email, perhaps like hello@mybusiness.com. You set that up through G Suite. Well, now you have a full, which is really cool, you have a full suite of tools that you could connect to that email. As long as they're logged into that email, they have access to all the tools. So let's walk through this a little bit further. Number 1, the thing I recommend is that you do not use a personal email. So if your name is Jefferson, you don't want to use jefferson@mybusiness.com. You want to use something generic like hello@ or info@ or support@. It could actually even be completely arbitrary as well. Internal email @ It doesn't even have to be something that would ever become client facing or customer facing in any way. It could be an email that you use purely internally. However, it may be useful to have something that you would use with clients. What we use is hello@. And so that allows us to give everyone access to a support email, but also they get access to all these tools. Now, let me kind of, again, further explain this. So we have a Loom account, and this is Loom. So if I sign in, you'll see here, it asks you, how do you want to sign in? All the different tools, right? We sign in with Google. It brings a pop-up. Boom, I sign in. And then in here, we have all the videos. So it's a really beautiful process because as we do work together, it's easy for everyone to have access to all the videos. Now, with Loom, you could have a team account and everybody could have their own account with their own personal videos, but we're not big enough, or we don't really need that type of service. Another really helpful one is Grammarly. This allows everyone on the team to be able to make sure they're sending emails with proper English, right? I don't even know if I said that right. That's the best part about it. So Grammarly allows us to, any emails we create, any messages we send to clients, and any of the tools that we use to communicate with clients, well, it allows us to have a perfect way to check at least the basic grammar is set up properly on every single message we send out. So everybody on the team has this. They install the extension, for Loom as well, but they install the extension for Grammarly, then they log in with the hello@spacebar email, and we all get access to it. Another one that I absolutely love that I kind of just stumbled upon was Open Phone. You could have a business phone that everyone on your team has access to. If you need to do verification or 2-step verification, they have an app so that you could literally just log in. Anyone could get text messages, anyone could get phone calls via the app. You could do it on your actual phone, your actual like cellular device, but you could also do it on your computer, which is really cool. They make it so simple, and I believe it's just like $10 a month. So check this out. In this simple process, if you're starting a business and you want to be able to scale, this format gets you off on the right foot, but it also doesn't rush you into anything. You'll have a business email, you'll have a phone number, you'll have a way to check your spelling on everything. You'll have a way to send videos, personal, more intimate conversations with clients. And you could also potentially use that email as your main email for any kind of client communication if it could be public with all your team members so that everyone knows when something comes in. Now, let's even intensify this a little bit further. Let's push this a little bit further. You could then add a tool like a Zendesk or some type of support system to your email, and now you have all of it through one email. So as long as somebody has access to that one email, they actually have access to everything. And so anytime I create new accounts, I often look for that little button that says log in, and it says log in with Google. This makes the process so easy and so powerful. So then I log in and I log in through Google. Beautiful, well done, simple. Boom, and now I have full access to it. The other thing worth pointing out is Google's entire marketing suite. Now, I recommend this, I run an SEO agency. I recommend this to any of my clients that I work with, that they have what I call a business Gmail account. Now, that just basically means, say they use Yahoo, it's like their name at yahoo.com. Well, I recommend to them that they also make a Gmail account. They don't need to give it to clients, they don't need to use it, but they make one Gmail account that gives them access to it's not their personal email. You want to make sure it's not their personal because they might share it with a developer or an SEO agency or something like that. They connect their Google Analytics to it, they connect their Google Search Console, and they connect any other Google tools like Google My Business to that email. Number one, it makes them all work together, sync very easily. Oh, and even Google Ads. If you're running Google Ads as well, you want to link it all to the same exact email, because then when you link those actual software programs together, it literally is one click. If you have them on separate emails and separate accounts, well, it gets very confusing later. This process simplifies so much of the headache of logging into accounts. As long as you have access to that one account, you'll have access to everything else. Now, one security feature that we do to help make sure information doesn't spread or people are logged into accounts that they shouldn't be, we update passwords every 30 days. And so that important email gets a new password, a very custom password every 30 days. We happen to use 1Password and love it. It works really well. And that allows us to make sure that we stay protected in all these accounts and that our data doesn't get leaked in any way, or if a previous team member still has access to it, it's gonna boot them out every 30 days. Now, I'm gonna provide the links to all of this down below, but this is a great business starter kit if you're looking into software programs and getting started. Have your personal email. Again, the example earlier, if your name is Jefferson, have your own email, jefferson@mybusiness.com, but connect all of these tools to a more team-centric email that doesn't have personal or private information in it. Make an email, hello, info, support, my friends at, any of those things. Make an email that other people can use on your team that's not giving out private information, and then connect it to all these different apps. And you'll actually have a full suite of tools as if you operated in a building and you had a phone line and you had like video equipment. You have all these things given to you with a few bits of software that you could set up on your computer in just a few minutes. With that said, I'm gonna provide links to all of these things down below for you. So the Google Workspace, OpenPhone, Loom, Grammarly, all of that. I'll provide links down below. Some of them might be, just so you know, they might be a referral link, so I might get a kickback for any of them. I did not get paid for this video, so I'm doing this purely out of my own volition. And with that, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you hit the like button, it lets me know, it lets the YouTube algorithm know some stuff, but it lets me know that you got value from this video. And if you have any questions or other tools that you recommend to add to this suite, please add it in the comments below. It could be helpful for me and my business, but it could also be helpful for all the people who watch this video as well. So if you have other tools that you use in the same way to integrate them all or use across your team, please drop them in the comments below. With that said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.